Hey, we're getting ready. Are you videoing?
I am.
Well, we're getting ready for our final Writing Thief class
Ah,
on Thursday night in Moses Lake.
It's one of our favorites.
When this book came out, I slept with it under my pillow. I'm so in love
I
with this
love
book.
that.
And I love the fact that this was not the original title.
Oh.
The original title was a very academic sounding title, using mentor text to teach writing, blah, blah, blah. And when the editor read the first chapter, and there's that line in there about, I guess I'm a writing thief, I guess I always will be, she goes, well, there's your title. So now
brilliant.
it just kind of happened.
That's brilliant.
Yeah, she's great. So if your teachers are reading this and liking it, this is exciting for them.
It's very exciting.
Yeah.
It's very exciting, and I think it's rejuvenated all of us in our writing and our sharing of wonderful picture books with our students and
Yes.
getting them excited.
One of the things that this book does that I really like a lot, all the books have special things, but I love these everyday texts because once you start using everyday texts to teach, it's not just, printed materials, chapter books, young adult books, whatever. It's like you see things out in the world and you're like, oh, I could use that for this. I could use that for that. And, some of these in here are just so great, and kids can collect them and teachers can collect them. And so, anything is fodder for, teaching writing as long as it's got something in it that's teachable,
Yes.
So it doesn't always have to be picture books, although that's my favorite thing in the world. So now I get to talk about this one.
Yes, do. Tell us on the new book.
Tell you on the new book. So this book was a big hit, and I was delighted, of course, because I love it and I love everything in it. So teachers asked if there was a similar book like it for teaching writing, teaching English, but that referenced books that had Latino characters or Latino themes in them. And I'm like, well, no, I don't have that. So I started collecting books and materials that always were culturally positive and kind of cool, and just some beautiful books that had Latino characters in them and ideas about Latino culture. So we put it together, and it's called Dreamwakers. So people will see a lot of similarities here between them, but it also has some new things about traits in it, and like we have a traits dinner party in here. Yeah, where if you invited all the traits to dinner, if Ideas invited all the traits to dinner, because who would have the party? Ideas would.
I love it.
And what would they be eating? What would they be wearing? What would the conversation be like? So in every chapter, you get to see the traits dinner party through the lens of another trait. And one teacher told me, this came out last October, one teacher told me that they had the kids dress up like traits for Halloween and had their own little thing that they did. So it's just been fun to gather books. It's a good excuse to keep buying books, right?
Nobody needs an excuse.
Nobody needs an excuse,
No,
but
yeah.
the joy people find, I think, in using reading to teach writing has moved the teaching of writing further, faster than anything I've ever seen. So people will say, I'm uneasy about teaching writing. They see where they can blend their love of great literature with writing. All of a sudden it doesn't feel so intimidating anymore, and it feels joyous and happy, and that's how we want them to feel. Yeah. We're done now.